weekend, and we've got a great one in store.
As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports.
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Blue strike.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Lance. That went into the hands of Tony downfield.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
For the Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
97.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. The throw for Tony is intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Reed. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Bengals nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On the double.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Chark the motion man right.
Ready.
There's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Hall up the middle.
And he stopped immediately there.
Marquise Bell in on that stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Yellow, go.
Chark the motion man right.
Steel, black.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Working the middle of the
down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Hut.
Shotgun now for Lance. This pass out wide to Hall.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Now Lance again.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Green jack. Red, yellow. Hey,
The chart goes in motion left.
6, mega.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Dancing to his left. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They go play action here. Purdy.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Moore, the man in motion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Purdy.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Miles Murphy.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Right? Check, smash. Ready?
They'll swing this out to Tony.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Lance. And check down, complete to Hall.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Again, it's Lance. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here's Lance to throw it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
He might be being set up here for a busy ball game already. 2 kicks here in the first quarter, and he's knocked both through the posts.
And for now, you know they'll be happy getting those 3 points. But what they really want is to find a way for him to get extra points instead of field goals.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Throwing here, Purdy. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Second down and 4.
Hey, check Mega. Ready.
On second down, a run with Hall.
It's a room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
On first and 10, it's Hall.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Let's go.
From the 47, it's second and 5.
Shot, 17. Red, cycle. Hut.
To throw, it's Lance. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
They'll run with Hall.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Here we go.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Blue striker. Hey, green. Black ultra. Smash, red. Slide through.
And they'll go for it. Lance able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. As they'll wind up getting close to 10 yards there. They only needed 1 on 4th and 1. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
On first down, Lance.
And the Raiders have got him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 43-yard line.
And Lance now to throw. Finding Pierce on the crossing route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Ready?
Hall ought to give up the middle.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Let's go now.
Second down and 6 now. Now Lance looking to change it up.
Green Jack.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Here we
Now
go.
a 2nd and 6.
Striker, 3-3. Red, yellow. Six, Mega. Ready.
The Lance going to throw.
And this one into the hands of DJ Shark.
And the Bengals are going to be set up for the 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
They'll run with Hall. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready, break. Drill green. Spike, white. Set.
Lance looking to throw it.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Here's Tucker McCann now for the PAT.
And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Purdy looking to throw.
His throw incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. All right, rifles run, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD.
McCann now for the extra point.
And the lead is now 13. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked up by Quan Martin.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Lance. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Alec Pierce.
39 yards.
And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Purdy.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Don't have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half. They're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A big play there. 66 yards.
And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Ready.
On first down, right back to Hall.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Blaster, 6. Black shot. Red cycle.
Throwing now is Lance. That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Throwing on first down is Lance.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. DJ Chark from 21 yards away as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Lance going to try to throw for this.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Purdy. Got his open man. It's Mallory.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Purdy from the gun. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20.
On play action, Lance. The pass complete on the crossing route. This is Tony with it.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
chart the motion man right.
Ready?
Lance now on first down.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Breece Hall,
23 yards for the touchdown.
and the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Here's Purdy. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll drop this down to Taylor, and he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
He's to the 15.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
McCann for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Purdy now to throw.
And my goodness, another interception. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
And he fires one incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one it was over a long time ago.
35-yard line.
Strike. Check striker. Set.
Ball again. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On the counter, it's Hall. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Seal, black. Ready?
Throwing his Lance on third down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now. And all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
19 yards there on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Flush to his right. And now here's another interception. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10
Check 2.
at the
On the ball.
47-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Hall again. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Steal. Check steal. Hut.
To throw, it's Lance.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10.
Shot. 17. Set hut.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
70 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Yellow, one.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set, go.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Ready?
Now Lance throwing on second down. On the slant, this is Chark.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Give to Hall running right.
And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll look to run with Hall.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
McCann now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Now the Bengals going to live to fight another week as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.